Wait, so you mean to tell me that the stock BJ was at 69.69? What's up, traders? Going 2 for 3 today. One loss, as you can see there on BJ. Nonetheless, it was small, and we'll get to that here. That was our first trade of the day. Yeah, it was kind of you'll have to go back and watch the live trade over on Twitch if you want to see it. The highlights section of Twitch. I'm going to start there. As you can see, this thing is much higher now. But it was going up, and it was kind of slow. Bigger company. Was a little bit, whatever with it. But I said, hey, it's the ticker BJ, and it's getting awfully close to that $69 level. And I was like, how funny would it be if it topped at 69? And then as it was coming up to 69, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put an order in at 69.69 just for giggles. And I did. You can see it down here in the order screen that I put the order out for 69.69. It didn't get there. It got the 69.65. So it missed us by 4 cents and then had a decent little drop. But then it comes all the way back up and goes to 69.69. But I got rid of the order by then. And it held. It was holding there. Even on this candle, it went up to 72, but it was right after I got out. But on this candle, it was holding 69.69. It went lower to like 69.50. And as it was about to break through 69.50, I jumped in, risking high of day because I wanted to be part of the meme that it was going to be if for some reason 69.69 on the ticker BJ was the high of day. I mean, how fitting would that have been? I'm sorry, I might have, a bad sense of humor to some of you, but that's just who I am. Sorry. But anyways, immediately I told myself, I don't want it if it goes over 69.69 because that was the whole point of being in it. So sure enough, it goes up to 69.72. Our stop was at 69.70. Gave us the 2 cent slippage, and that ended up being the top of that candle. So we literally top ticked this thing, had a huge drop all the way down to 66.99. Yes. You can't make this stuff up. And then as you can see, what it did the rest of the day. This thing has just been on a tear. So it was a fun trade and could have made a decent amount on it had it actually worked right away instead of coming up to tap us out by 3 cents. And, the memes could have been there. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. And, so be it. On to our first real trade of the day, which I took as the stream was about to end. We were actually playing marbles at the time. Nice little pop up here on ALPP. Nothing too crazy. There was nothing even, I would say, B setup today. This was all C type stuff. And you can actually see I had an entry. It's kind of hiding behind this green arrow. That was our first entry. It popped up a little bit further and I nailed it. This was a 1-2. I did 100 shares and then 100 and 100 to make it 300 total. And then I started scaling out 100 at a time. And on this candle, so this was 100, 100. This was 50 because I was really looking to at least get some shares down here towards that 330 area. Unfortunately, it decided to pop back up. It started to struggle right here, right before high of day. Thought it was going to kind of double top, added those 50 shares back. And then as it dropped here, it started to struggle at 350. So I took those 50 off. But then it did finally start to drop down. Kind of felt that it didn't want to go too much lower over here. So we took that 50 off there. And that was that. And stream ended there. And later in the day, CLIR started to pop up. And again, nothing too special on this one. Just kind of had a previous resistance. Not too great of a move up, but I was kind of in the mood to just trade. So range wasn't that great. Was playing this 250 area when it went through. We had an order at 253, and of course you're not gonna be able to see it. And of course I don't have this one live, but it actually wicked up through 250 to 254, and I didn't get filled. And then it shot all the way down to 239. So I was a little pissed because that's what I was looking for with my order at 253. I was looking for that quick pop through and then the reject, and we got that, but I didn't get filled. So I was frustrated and I kind of wasn't paying attention. It jumped back up and then we ended up getting filled. So that was kind of interesting. Obviously put our order back out at, I think it was 242, 243. And that was that. It went up, didn't give it to us. So we got a nice little ad up through 260. took some off right down there towards 250 where our first entry was. It popped back up, added those back, and then we just kind of scaled out, and that was that. So nothing, like I said, nothing too special there. Probably could have held on for a little bit more closer to that 237 area, but I was fine with the trade. And so basically in 2 trades, getting 80% of the way to quota. Obviously still nowhere near goal, but again, we're just taking what the market will give us. Obviously excuse the little one in the background. He's home today, tomorrow, and all of next week. So maybe get used to that until then, or for the rest of today, tomorrow, and the rest of next week. I don't really know the way to say that any better, but don't forget to like, subscribe. Always appreciate the support. If you do have any questions or comments, leave those down below, or you can jump in the Discord, jump on Twitter, DM me there, or just tweet me, whatever you want to do. And that's all I got for you. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.